an attorney.
Oh yeah, you're the attorney, so you have to get him to swear and all that. Okay, this is the case of the paper chase. The plaintiff is Mr. Christmas. No, your defendant is Mr. Christmas. The plaintiff is Mr. Terrell. Mr. Terrell, please have your opening remarks.
What we're going to attempt to prove, and it's a shame and if I ask for a little latitude from the judge here. Constantly, as I sit down with my family, every night, night after night, watching news. I mean, I know the economy's bad and other things are getting hard out there. But more and more I see these stories about theft in the workplace. And it's astonishing. Mm. And we need to start putting an end to it as much as possible. But that being said, I have Exhibit A.
No exhibit yet.
No exhibit yet.
I know. I'm just telling you. Got some pictures here. We got some latitude, right? So a couple things I want to do. I want to prove this is his car. Prove that's him. And I got a couple of videos to back that up.
Okay. Anything
So
else in your opening
we'll go
remarks?
from there. At this point, no.
Okay.
Can I ask a question?
There's no questions
to say, but what are we having a trial about?
He's proven that there's theft in the workplace.
That
You didn't
somebody
listen,
stole
did you?
something here, something particular?
No, Brandon.
Or just me?
Do you want to get censored? You might want to hush right now. Just saying.
No.
See ya.
Derek, anything else? All right, Mr. Christmas. Ms. Gentry is your lawyer, so you need the opening or you opening. Go ahead. Somebody.
Okay, I'll open.
So are you just ignoring your lawyer?
Well,
Your lawyer.
he doesn't even know what's going on.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Nobody.
Does it matter? Did it ever matter?
Brandon, it might do you good to let him incriminate himself and not you.
Okay.
Let your lawyer speak.
No, I love her.
Okay, Jerry, what you got?
All right. It pleases me to present my client in this case. We will demonstrate that our innocence. His innocence.
He's already involved.
It's a shame what things have come to. Derek alluding to the state of the economy. Things are true. And sometimes we pick on those who are the easiest targets. I think that's what we're going to find in this case.
Bullying.
All right. He doesn't know how this works, but because rules don't matter. Only rules they got is what the executive committee says, and lies don't matter because it doesn't matter.
It's a lie?
It's up to you.
Oh, okay.
The proof is in the mind up here. It doesn't matter if it's true or not. Or let me say the executive committee, because they determine what's true and what's not. Okay, Mr. Terrell, you're up. Call your first witness.
All right. Do I need to present my exhibits or?
You got to call a witness.
Okay. I'd like to call Hubert Fennell, please.
Mr. Fernandez, is he on the phone?
Are you?
Come on up, Hubert.
Hubert, you better.
You cannot intimidate.
Hold on.
You will not, in my court, intimidate the doggone witness.
Let me see that picture. Pass the pictures around so we can see what.
Say cheese, Hubert.
What happened? Swear him in.
You can tell the truth, or at least what you think is the truth?
I do. All right, let's go. Can you turn up? You got volume on that? We just got video.
Can you please step forward here? If I may do so, Judge.
Please go ahead. I'll give you
I've
that.
tried to make it as easy as possible. I put a little bit of trade for in the background. I wanted to make sure that it was no question that was our back parking lot. Would you agree that that's our back parking lot? Yes. Okay.
You're supposed to object if you feel.
If you want to object from it. Now, would you say that's Brandon's car?
Yes.
There's no question in your mind that's Brandon's car? No. All right. Are you aware of any of the goings-on yesterday around 3:30? No. Where were you at? Now, if you were supposed to clock out at 3:30,
You were this might get bad for you too now.
why are you already gone? You're not supposed to clock out till 3:30. But we'll get to that. You're dismissed right now, but I'm going to call you back.
Is there any records showing that I clocked out?
No. You have to cross. You can cross them.
We'll find that out.
Are you done with him?
I'm done with you.
Okay, you can cross, Mr. Ginger. Hold on, you ain't done?
He mentioned 3:30. I'm not sure where he's going with that. What time did you leave yesterday?
Yes.
What time?
We know you left.
Might have been early.
And your activities right before you left for about 15 minutes.
I don't remember.
Were you at your desk? Were you in the break room?
I don't remember.
That was yesterday, right?
Yes.
Alright, nothing further.
I truly don't remember. You put Derek on the stand. He's like, I don't know. I'm like, okay, that's the truth. All right. Go ahead, Derek.
I would like to call Andy Cannon.
Mr. Cannon, please step forward. Matt, swear him in.
And you promise
Brandon,
the
you-
truth, or at least make your life interesting?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on, let me make one statement. Mr. Gentry, can you please have your client not try to intimidate my witnesses? If he does that, I'm going to get Mr. Tyler to accost him and take him out back and beat the hell out of him.
Now, Andy, I just want to know we're going over this, but I want to be sure that we ask a few folks that's here most of the day, all day. Is this trade court back here in the back behind our building? Would you say that's trade court back there?
It could be.
Well, we need a yes or no out of you. I appreciate it.
I cannot say. I wasn't there when that picture was taken.
Judge, could you please say?
In my own defense, there's a lot of these back areas that look the same. I mean, who hasn't having to give directions around here?
You got to answer the question. You got to ask the question in the right way.
That's okay. I'll relinquish that. Does this look like Brandon's car?
Yes.
You're not sure that's Brandon's car. Does that look like?
Well, I don't see the license plate.
Right.
Or the VIN number.
But
Yeah.
that's kind of like Brandon's.
It looks like Brandon's car. Yeah.
Good enough. You know who this car is in the back right there?
Probably David Gills.
Okay.
Yes.
So if that's David Gills, we're assuming that that's going to be Brandon's. It's a wild guess, but we're gonna.
If that picture was taken in the back area, yes.
Okay, all right.
You don't have.
You Andy?
All right. Are you done with Andy?
No.
Oh, okay. Andy, you still.
Were you anywhere, or where were you around 3:30 yesterday?
Hopefully, I was at work.
But where? What? Do you remember what you might have been doing around 3:30 yesterday?
I was probably doing something very productive for the credit union.
That's one of those interesting lies.
If you'll take just step right over here for me for a second. Just step right over here. Now, guys, this is 3:30 at the credit union yesterday. Let's see if we can pull this video up. See what Andy Cannon did at 3:30.
Was he walking around with a cup of coffee?
You can move in right here now. I'm not sure if that's truly Andy. We're going to find out. So you guys ready? I'm going to hit play. All right, here we go. Now, I know that might be Andy. It's a back shot. We're not sure. But I'm pretty sure that's Brandon escaping with some paper. And he keeps looking back. That's what's weird about it. Now, if you guys see, I mean, if this is not a suspicious character, now I know we can't.
So you need to ask the question.
I just want this visual here first. Well, let's just keep going on that.
That's a whole lot of people.
So now I'm not sure that's Andy, and it is around 3:30, but just kind of to
Just
make.
see what time it is on there. That may be.
That has to be
I can't
because
see.
I was being productive and helping other employees.
Just kind of make sure. I just wanted to make sure it is.
You got another video? Oh, let me see this one too.
So I wanted to get the opposite side to verify that we probably got Andy Cannon on
Oh,
there.
hit play.
Thank you, Judge. I would say that's Andy and Brandon. I think it's pretty good.
There's no cup in his hand.
Now, if that's
Exactly.
constructive, I'm not sure exactly
Andy
what it
an
is, but I
aqua
guess
shirt.
it,
I don't know if Andy had on aqua blue.
it's not perfect, but all right. So I just want to. We'll leave that for right now.
We're still under Andy.
Yeah, it's still Andy.
Yeah, we'll leave that for right now.
Okay. All right.
So, Andy, I would like for you to come up here and Just one more time. I'll
Somebody's
ask you
zooming
one
out.
time, 'cause I know this was done, but you know where you were at 3:30?
Helping a fellow employee.
Were you helping him?
He
or were you
was
an
doing
accomplice?
something productive for the credit.
Were you an accomplice?
Doing
or-
something productive.
I was assistant.
Held the door.
You were assistant.
Yeah, I was assistant.
Did you question Brendan on when he was walking out with 8 reams of paper?
Yeah.
What was his answer to you? He was just,
He was taking it to South DeKalb Mall, and that's when I asked, like, since when do we supply paper to branches?
okay. All right, well, you're free to sit
No,
down.
no, no,
No.
no. You got a call.
Okay, I appreciate it, Andy. Thank you.
All right, Gentry, you're up.
Bring that first video.
Absolutely.
I keep hearing question or mention of 3:30.
All right.
The timestamp below
That's right.
says what time?
It says 4:30.
4:30.
Dude, you can't answer Derek. You have to ask Andy.
Andy, what time does that timestamp say?
Looks like 4:31 and 23 seconds in the PM.
4:30.
Daylight savings time.
And the other video, what time is that?
You want to look at that one?
Looks like 4:30.
4:30.
33.
4:30. Interesting. Like that?
And
Come on.
No antagonizing
So-
the other lawyers.
was that you at that door?
Yes.
It was you.
It was me.
And your being in that area, what brought you back to that door?
Mr. Christmas.
He came, got you from your desk.
No, I was probably walking around with a cup of coffee, and he caught me somewhere around here. And I was like, "You need help?" He's like, "Yeah, you get the door."
Were you doing something productive?
Yes, I'm sure I was.
You wasn't breaking something.
Yeah, I wasn't breaking anything. Yeah, that we know of.
Okay, good deal. Thank you. That's all the questions for
All right, you
me.
have any
Okay.
call for Andy?
I'm good right now.
Okay. All right, next witness.
All right, David Gill, I'd like to call you to the stand, please.
Now swear Gillis in.
There you stand. Stand on
Do you
up.
promise to tell the truth or at least lie convincingly?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Now, we'll switch it up.
Okay. I'll put my glasses on.
Does that look like Trayport and possibly Brandon's car?
Yes.
Or at least a look-alike.
Yes.
Is that your car?
Yes, that appears to be.
Make sure you're the other lawyer. You can see that.
You're good.
Got an exhibit.
Now, are you, just wanted to clarify things, you are the network administrator? Yes. Okay, so you're pretty much in charge of making sure the servers and things are running well, time's right, all that good stuff. Now, could you testify that that particular server in there that's running on is the time correct?
No, I can't verify whether it's correct or not.
So,
Oh no.
is there a way for you to tell pretty quickly if that's right or not?
We can go in there and look at the server and see what time it's showing right now.
Now, with Latitude Judge, can we go
I
in there?
will allow to take my videographer, Mr. Gill, and the two lawyers can go in there real quick. Hurry up, hurry up. Come on, Gentry, go in there and make sure you verify the time. I need the current time, and I need to see the clock time.
Look at Terrell. What time?
Wow. It's showing the times correct. It's 3 It's pretty close to correct.
But it's not quite correct.
It's 2 minutes off.
Okay, it's 2 minutes off.
Let me look. Y'all, I'm gonna keep looking. One more thing. God, this is. You know, since this is Linux,
The time right now
you might want to ask.
is 3:41 p.m.
Okay, that's good. Is that good?
Yeah,
You're
come on.
good. All right.
Because we don't really know. We don't really know.
Alright, videographer. You're the only one I trust that's in there. So what's the time? What was the time? Current time?
It was about 2 minutes off.
2 minutes off of what? So it's showing
2 minutes fast.
3:40.
It's 3:43.
Oh no, it's 2 minutes slow. I'm sorry.
3:43. Okay. All right.
So the time is right.
Yeah,
Pretty close, but it's off.
it's off by 2 minutes.
So we were off by an hour here, right?
It's just off.
I don't get it.
It's off. So,
So that
what we've determined in there is by going in there, then it's actually on film or whatever you want to call this of your iPad. But he really didn't know how to check the time. First off, so he didn't. He says, "I didn't know anything about Linux. I don't know how to check the time. Maybe we need to get Tyler in there." So, you know,
Was that
all
his
the
exact statement?
this is his
Yeah,
exact statement.
I'm gonna get
It's-
Tyler to look at the time. Just to make
So,
sure.
but you know, it's still relevant at this point. You know, we've shown that we don't know what we're doing here. That's what we've pretty much proven at this point. So I don't trust any of it. So we've got. So I'm good with you. You want to go ahead and cross?
Yeah.
All right, that's a judge.
Are you done with Mr.
Yes,
Gill?
I'm done.
All right, Mr. Gentry.
All right, Mr. Gill. Thank you for your time today. You are indeed the network administrator.
Yeah.
That's a pretty important role.
Spread them wide, David.
You pretty comfortable with computers and technology?
No.
Are you familiar with Are you familiar with a program called Photoshop
Yes.
or GIMP?
Yes.
And what are these programs typically used for?
To modify images, make new images.
Would you say they're pretty? Someone who's comfortable with computers able to edit images pretty comfortably?
No.
No.
No. Photoshop and GIMP are hard to use.
Are you comfortable editing images?
Yes.
Are you familiar with any skills that Mr. Terrell may have in able to edit images?
Yeah, I think you can edit some images, yes.
And so when we went in the server room, we were able to confirm that the time was off. How many minutes?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. Earlier, Mr. Terrell had mentioned 3:30. The timestamp on the video was confirmed to be 4:30, which was not 2 or 3 minutes.
That's correct.
Now, as a network administrator, you also control who has access to what servers and things like that.
Yeah.
Does Mr. Terrell have access to that server?
Yes.
He does. Okay. And what kind of access, or what, if he had access to that server, what kind of things could he do?
Really just pull video off of it.
He could pull video off of it. Could he change the times or
I don't think so.
things like that? Not able to change the time? Okay.
I don't think so.
Brandon, this might be the best representation you had ever. Just letting you know.
All right, thank you.
All right, you got any crosses on that, Mr.
I
Terrell?
do. Do you know a lot about Linux?
No.
Was that box of Linux?
Yes.
I'm done.
All right, you're excused. You're still under oath, so we may have to call you back. Mr. Terrell, are you bringing up anybody else?
Oh yeah.
Now this is going to be unusual, very unusual that
It's Kangaroo Court. It's always
that we do this. I think that
Who's your witness?
we were in the back.
No. Are you calling yourself as a
I
witness?
would like to. I'd like to call you for a witness.
Okay. I'll do that.
Now, can you do that?
Yeah. Swear me in.
Yeah, it's the executive committee that makes the decision anyway.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Mr. Terrence, yesterday,
Yes.
did we cross paths, me and you, with Brandon back in your office?
Yes, we did.
You recall the conversation of that?
I do recall the conversation.
Could you just go ahead and give us a spill of that conversation?
Mr. Christmas came to my office, asked me did I need to send anything to South DeKalb. I said, no, there's no reason for me to send anything. I said, you can buy me a cookie. That's what I told him he can buy me. Oh, I told him he can buy me some Air Jordans, size 10 or whatever for my little daughters, or 9 or whatever. He said, Air Jordans? He said, those are expensive. I said, yeah, them damn daughters of mine. They're not blah, blah, blah. So I said, what are you going to South DeKalb for? I said, something broke. He said, no. I said, so what are you going there for? He said, I'm taking something to Gina. And I said, what are you taking to Gina? And Derek said, paper. He's in the background. Paper. I said, so why are you, I said, why are we sending, I said, what happened? Why are we sending stock over there to them? They don't order stuff from Keith or nothing? He's like, well, she just asked me and I was coming over there and I was going to, I had something to do over there anyway. And that was probably the end of the conversation.
So you do recall the stack of paper.
Well, he said paper. He said paper. I didn't know.
But you do recall it was in his hand.
Yes,
He was.
yes.
I mean,
He said he was
struggling. You know,
Yeah,
got with Brandon on it.
Yes.
It was. So we do recall the reams of paper.
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's good.
Okay. You want to cross me there, Gentry?
Does Brandon regularly asked to carry things to other locations?
Oh yes. We're all required.
Even within our location, moving
Yes.
things?
Yes, that is true. Okay. Do you have any cross for me?
Yeah, I do. Were you at South DeKalb yesterday? You being Jim?
You can't talk to him.
I call him as a
You
witness.
call him as a witness.
I call Gentry as a
Hold
witness.
on. I'm off. Keep your second. I'm good. All right, go ahead, Mr. Gentry.
Do you promise to do things?
I do.
Getting bored with a little.
Yeah, more and more apathetic over there.
All right, were you over at South DeKalb yesterday?
We were.
Now, how long were you over at South DeKalb?
In the actual location,
So yeah.
30 minutes, 45 minutes, something like that.
I mean, when you were at the branch, and now you may not specifically know this, but I'm sure you would have heard being IS employee over there. Did you hear anything talking about that they were out of paper? We can't print loans, we're out of paper, or we're out of paper?
Yeah, I think there was some discussion of forms and the paper and things. Yeah.
Copy paper specifically?
No, I don't think we talked specifically about that.
Interesting. But you were over there 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I've never been
It's a
there.
long
It's my
time.
my first time. So.
Did you enjoy that trip?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good.
All right, you
You
can
wanna
ask
cross
yourself.
yourself?
You can cross yourself if you want to.
I nothing to say.
Miss Terrell, you got your next witness.
Tyler.
Carl Smith,
I'd
you're
like to
up.
call Tyler to speak.
You can't call everybody in the damn
Did I swear him in?
Did you swear him in?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Tyler, can you just confirm, I just want to make sure you confirm, I won't keep you too long, but I want to confirm that he really knows anything about Linux. Does he, as far as you know, does he know Linux?
He does not.
Okay. We're good. Thank you, sir. I'm done. You can cross.
Gentry, you cross.
You also, what's your job responsibility?
Network security.
Network security. All right. So you work with David with the network administration. Is that correct?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay. So, would you be really familiar with who has access to the ability to do whatnot on each server?
Yes.
This server in question, what's it called? what the video was on it? Or?
I don't know the name
There again, Your Honor, we don't know what we're dealing with.
I don't know
So,
the name of it. The
David was able to confirm that Derek had access to it. Does his security allow him to change the time on that?
I do not know.
And are you familiar with photo editing software?
I am.
To your knowledge, are you familiar with Derek's ability to, or Mr. Terrell's ability to edit images or video or anything like that?
I do not know his editing abilities.
Has he ever spoken with you about his video endeavors away from APCU?
Loaded question. I think we need to press on.
The court would rather not know about that.
No. I don't think so. I didn't even get the question really. I was laughing.
Are you familiar with his other video endeavors?
He does have cameras at his house.
He does have cameras at his house. Okay. Okay. That's it.
All right, Derek, Cross.
No, we're good. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, Todd.
Anybody else?
Yes, sir. I do have.
Wow. He's thorough.
Kristen Fisher, will you please come to the stand?
This is right. He uses all his employees.
Oh, swear.
Swear.
I'm down to one board. I don't know what next.
Just grunt.
Suzanne, can you tell me if
20 minutes past time for Huber to leave.
Down here, down the hallway.
It appears to be Brandon.
It appears to be Brandon. Now, is this picture the pretty much the same picture?
It appears to be so, yes.
Okay. Can you look at that picture for me, and I'll submit that to the judge. Let him look at it. Could you count the white specks there and see how many reams of paper there are?
7.
8.
Okay.
7.
Okay. You want?
Yeah. Did you show it to him?
Yeah.
Picture of the trunk of the car.
Christine, would you say that this is Brandon's red car?
Looks like Brandon's
Does
right.
that look like? I mean, that's
Next
Gil.
to David Gill's
Next to
truck,
David,
right?
and
So I
that's
would
probably
assume that's Brandon's
Trade.
truck.
Okay. And you believe that's trade port back then?
Yeah.
All right. I'm good. Meet you.
Gentry.
I'm good.
All right, you're done. Anything else there, Mr. Terrell?
Yeah, I got one more person. Matt McHale.
Swear yourself in.
Aye.
Matt, now, I would consider you the office expert, and this is my opinion, looking out on video editing and picture editing and changing and moving around. Now, this is straight from a DVR, okay? It's ran from an executable, which is there. Is it possible to edit that at all?
Only someone who has a lot of security video equipment would
Okay.
be able to do it.
Now, I want you, when you're professional, I mean professional audio visual opinion, because I respect that opinion, and I consider you an expert in this
You're an
field.
expert witness.
Would I, you knowing my knowledge of video editing, would you think I would have been able to alter that in any way? And don't take that as a knock, it's just the fact of the matter.
Objection.
Objection? Yes.
Go ahead.
The attorney or lawyer is getting him to speak on behalf of his own skills. It doesn't make any sense.
So he's making assumptions.
Well,
He doesn't think. He says it doesn't make any sense.
But he's trying to get him to expert on what Derek may or may not know.
his
Ask
skills.
if I'm an expert on video.
Are you expert on video?
What are you objecting to?
I'm objecting to Derek's question of his opinion whether or not
Yeah.
No.
Derek knows how to do something.
Okay, overruled. I'm gonna let that go. Now the next objection was he an expert on video? I'm gonna sustain that.
Well, that's a cross-examination question, isn't it?
Well, you're saying
It's-
that he already said that he was an expert.
Well, that was his.
Yeah, but what he's saying, he's an expert, but he's asking him, what his abilities are? How would he know his abilities?
I got 4 minutes.
He knows
Okay.
his abilities as
All
an
right.
expert.
Sustain. Keep going. Anything else?
All right.
Guilty. Move on. Oh.
Is that Brandon's call?
I think we have established that that's Brandon Carr. No more bringing that up.
That's Trey Moore,
No, we established that trade part. Next.
and that's Davis truck.
You can also say it was yesterday.
Who's vibrating?
You can prove that was yesterday too.
All right.
All
Anything
right,
else
thank
for
you.
Matt?
No, I'm good with that.
Gentry.
All right. Are you an expert in video? Video editing?
I think that there's somebody in this department who knows video more than me.
Who would that be?
David Gill. His
Gill.
former business partner.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
That's a history. No further questions.
Any more questions for Matt? Cross the gamut to Matt.
Sorry.
No.
Okay. All right. Any more witnesses? Please say no.
Can I ask for I would like a 3-minute, just a 2-minute recess. Can I have a 2-minute
No, because
recess?
Brandon has to leave here in a second.
I have to leave in actually 2 minutes.
Can we postpone this for tomorrow or Monday?
Hell no.
Okay.
We got to get this over tonight.
Yeah.
Do you think facts are going to make any difference?
Anything else? All right, Gentry, you're up.
Hold on, no, hold on. Okay.
We already had a video about it. We seen him do it. Everybody knows that's Brad.
All right, we've established. What have we established?
No, you do that in your closing.
Well, okay,
You
go
do that in
ahead.
your closing.
All right, go ahead.
All right,
So where are
Gentry.
we at? What
We're at your defense's turn now.
Now we can defense ourselves?
Yeah.
Arrest him.
You can rest.
I think Derek's doing a great job defending us. We're all
Anything else? Your rest? Okay. All right, now we do our closing arguments. You got 1 minute each. Go. 1 minute.
Okay. What we've tried to establish here. It's who it was. We haven't disputed why. We know who it was. We know there are 8 reams of paper there. And what I would like to do, if it's okay with the judge, I know this is unorthodox. I like to call Gina and find out how many reams of paper she got.
You may
Because
call.
there's 8 reams of paper there, and if she got less than 8, then I think, and that would even benefit him. If she says she got 8, and she got 8.
I rule for a mistrial. What are the charges? Shouldn't the charges have been determined before
Theft by
the court
taking,
case?
and I did.
Theft. It's
He
employee
said that
theft.
in the beginning.
Employee theft.
But
He said
Gina has not been called nor confirmed.
That's what he
Y'all
wrote
can
down.
call.
That's his last
But
witness.
that's after the fact.
That's his latitude. I'm asking for his
Hold
latitude.
on, Miko. What's Gina's number?
And when she asked,
Oh, he's
down
right here.
yellow.
I'm
It's
trying.
yellow.
So-
16651.
Say what?
16651.
Got her.
Do you know off the top of your
Call
head?
from your phone.
She ain't gonna pick up.
Sounds very Crusader.
So we don't know how much paper.
I don't know since the new.
Oh, we know how much paper. How much paper did she get?
Krisan, are you winning?
I just started.
Okay. All right. You're up. You got 6 seconds.
Conference win.
Again, we'll motion to dismiss based
Motion
on
denied.
the charges not being clear to me in the beginning of what this was even about.
Oh, wait, we got
That's what it is.
Gina arrested.
Well, you're not clear.
Or ask her.
May I speak to her? Terrence would like to speak to her.
Tell them it's by the
Matt.
lockers. The paper's by the
Should
lockers
put it on
on the left.
speaker.
No.
So we can hear.
Well, no, I don't want her voicemail. Oh. I'm good. How you doing?
Or no, those are shelves. She can count them. They're by the shelves on the floor.
What if they use that?
Yeah, what if they use some?
I know, that's
Somebody
what I'm
else
thinking
took some.
about. I doubt it.
Empty.
I doubt it.
If they needed you to bring it, they should have needed it.
They didn't mention it while I was there.
She doesn't know.
Hey Tyler,
Give it to her.
quit using logic. That has no place here.
Yeah, it's yellow and blue.
That will get nothing
Yellow
done.
and blue.
Seven?
Yeah, it's blue on this side, but then yellow and
Seven?
Oh, I
Okay.
thought you were talking about that blue and yellow paper I borrowed yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Like, what do you use blue and yellow paper for?
Did you ask Brandon to bring that over there?
I think Brandon just wants to go home.
I do. I gotta
Oh,
go.
okay.
My wife's gotta go to work. Hopefully there's no traffic.
Okay.
It's Friday, there should be.
No. We got plenty. You keep that. All right. Thanks.
We got tons of things.
We're,
That's why I brought
we got our
We had-
kangaroo court going on. We just want
We
to make
had
sure
so
we're
much
good.
paper. I was like,
Thanks. Bye. Seven reams of paper.
Wow, that's interesting.
I
And we
swear
said there's
I did
8
not
here.
have any
Did you
paper
count
in my
8 or
house.
7? What did you
Said
count?
it said
I
seven.
didn't know what we were looking at.
Oh, somebody said 7.
Unless they're in
Brandon
the
said there were
car.
7.
I said unless they're in the car, because I don't know.
I mean,
He can't disclose that.
I thought I dropped them off. But I remember dropping off 7, so one next to be in the car or something.
So you
By
want
accident.
she said she
Well, I
Okay.
had them in the front
You
seat,
got. Hurry up.
and I
Well,
shot
Brandon, get
God,
out.
they slid all over the
No,
place.
she knows
They
how
probably
many
got
they
the other one in the machine if
She
they had no
knows how many
paper.
they
You need to tell Brandon.
Our position is that we have established that
I
this
can
is the
guarantee
Trade
you,
Court parking lot. We do not have any problem with that. We established that Andy held the door and was being very productive. We established that Brandon is often asked to pick things up and carry them and deliver them to other locations. We've also established that Derek is familiar with photo editing software and has access to timestamps and the server and whatnot. And we believe that the paper was carried and delivered just as it was requested.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and deliberate for a second. And I truly mean a second. And we'll come back and give you a case.
There really are 8 though. I gotta figure out
I
what.
had to pay a Coke.
All right. That's
That was quick.
Wow.
Okay. On the case of the paper chase, there's several people that have been implicated in this whole conspiracy to assist Mr. Christmas in taking paper or the theft of paper. In the executive committee's judgment, Mr. Christmas is found guilty of being too nice. And he is assigned to give two 20-ounce Cokes
Okay.
to the Pink Pig
Okay.
by 2 weeks from Tuesday.
Okay.
You got that, Chris Ann?
2 weeks from Tuesday?
2 weeks from Tuesday, whatever that is. All right. The next person is Mr. Terrell, which put on a spectacular case. He managed the case very well,
Wasted the time of the court.
but he did waste my damn time, and he was very redundant. That being the case, he was charged with bringing up too much crap and too damn redundant. So since he's too damn high, he is supposed to get 2 packs of Skittles by next Tuesday also.
2 weeks from
2 weeks from Tuesday, got 2 packs of Skittles. His choice.
Who eats Skittles?
I don't know. All right, the next person, Mr. Gentry, I have down here. You are the best lawyer Brandon has ever had. In that case, since you have been his lawyer and you got help from Matt, you and Matt must bring in 6 chicken McNuggets 2 weeks from Tuesday, and we'll have those for lunch.
6
Wait,
chicken
6,
nuggets.
6
like
chicken.
1 pack of
Yeah, y'all gotta split that. 6 chicken nuggets. Bring them in. We'll have them for lunch.
what's the count on the chicken nuggets?
6
6.
6.
6 chicken
individual nuggets. 6
So one
individual
pack of
nuggets.
one pack
A
of 6.
pack of 6.
Okay.
Y'all want me? I can get you 6 sixes.
That's what he thought you meant.
No, 6 chicken McNuggets. Okay. All right. The next person that got the bus just backed up on him, that's Mr. Gill. Mr. Gill failed to keep Derek Terrell out of the server room, so therefore, since he has a security flaw in his he has to bring in a 1-lock padlock by next 2 weeks from Tuesday.
A key or
Are the
combination?
chicken McNuggets due 2 weeks from next
Yep,
Tuesday?
2 weeks from Tuesday. He has 2 weeks from today to bring in the padlock. And that's his reminder to keep Derek Terrell out of the server room. All right. The next person is Mr. Cannon. He is always around when there's crime or something going on, and always on camera. In that case, he is responsible for bringing a half a gallon of lemonade. Oh, damn it. There's some lemonade in the boardroom. I was supposed to make sure who's going. Who wants some lemonade? Somebody take that lemonade home so they can drink it. All right. So since he's always around and he always has the sour face of criminals, he is bringing a half gallon of Chick-fil-A lemonade. I like Chick-fil-A.
Still 1.5 gallons?
I think they do.
You might have to drink a half gallon.
Yeah.
I thought they had a half a gallon.
Oh, you
Yeah, it's like a big cup.
They have a nope. It has to be the half gallon. I think it's half gallon, and that has to be done 2 weeks from Friday. All right. The next person.
From today?
Yeah, 2 weeks from today. The next person, and you can thank Derek Terrell for all your charges and stuff like that since he brought you up. The next person is Mr. Tyler Smith for his lack of knowledge on security and saying that he's a security manager, but he did not know that Derek had access to the security server. He is supposed to bring in a rope or a chain that we can put on the lock so that we can lock up Derek so he will not have access. That's Tuesday. That is the ruling of these courts, and all judgments are therefore ruled.
Final.
Very good.
Thank you.
They didn't get anything.
Yes, I do. I gotta bring some buns.
I need my card.
I'm bringing buns for the guy who ate the hot dog.
Yeah, shouldn't B have been charged since she's over David and Tyler?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, but I don't close the case. Don't worry. I'll bring that up next time. Remind me next time.
Yeah.
I like that bus thing. Hey, you see how it happens? It just works like that.
Should Chris